So now we are going to see how to assign the coordinate frames to different links and how to find out the link parameters and join parameters. So first of all, we are going to assign the coordinate frames to the base. So first you can see here we have to point the z-axis to the joint axis. So it should point. So it should point in the joint axis. So over here you can see this is the first joint axis that is there. So we have to point the z-axis in the direction of joint axis, and this is for the first coordinate frame, and we have to number it as z0. Now you can see here as the robot is towards the right hand side, so schematic diagram. So I am just assuming that my x-axis is towards the right hand side. So over here you can see this is my x-axis for the first coordinate frame, that is L0. Now similarly, if you see I'm just writing here for the right hand coordinate system. So if you are moving from x to z, x to y, you will get the z as a thumb direction, and if you are moving from y to z, then x will give you the thumb will give you the x direction. If you are moving from z to x, then y will be the thumb direction. So if you see here, if this is the curling of the fingers, if you are moving from z to x, right, so z to x, then thumb will give you the y direction. So over here you can see we are moving from z, that is vertically upward, to x, and thumb will give you the y direction. So y direction will be pointing inside the board. So this is the first y direction for the first coordinate frame. Now moving to the next coordinate frame. Now similarly we have to assign, as we have done in the first case, joint axis should point towards the z-axis will point towards the joint axis. So over here you can see at the joint 2 we have the joint axis that is perpendicular to the board. So we are pointing the z-axis towards the joint axis. So you can see here this will give you the z1. So this is the first coordinate frame, this is the 0th coordinate frame. So similarly we have assigned the z-axis as the joint axis. Now we have to assign first the origin of the coordinate frame. So we have to take the coordinate we have to assign the origin as the intersection of z and z0, z1 and z0. So this will give you the origin. So you can see this is pointing inside and this is vertically upward. So at this particular point they will intersect. So this is the origin for the first coordinate frame. Now moving on, we have to assign the x. X will be assigned in a manner, it should be orthonormal to z1 and z0. So you can see here z1 and z0, z1 is pointing inside, z0 is pointing vertically upward. So orthonormal to these, that means 90 degrees to this, will give you this direction, that is x1, right? So similarly, as we have done in the first case, now we are moving from z to x, and that means we are shifting from z, that is vertically that is inside the board, to x, and y will be the thumb direction. So this is your y direction, right? Similarly, if you see here for the next coordinate frame, we are assigning the joint axis as z. So it is again pointing inside. So I am just drawing the z as this. And similarly, if you see the origin should lie at the intersection of z1 and z2. But now it is a case that z1 and z2 are parallel, that means they are moving inside the board. Okay? So both are pointed inside the board. Now if you see in this case, what we do is we have to assign a common normal to these two will be I am just drawing here for the reference. So this is z1 and this is z2, that is pointing, both are pointing inside. So common normal will be this. So common normal you can see here in the green color, that is your link. And if you want to assign the origin, so intersection of common normal with z2 will give you the origin. So this will be the point of origin. So over here you can see this is your origin for the next coordinate frame.